Hey, how are you guys? So I managed to build up about 4 weeks worth of a buffer for the videos. So the next 4 weeks worth of videos are already made and uploaded, and I thought it'd be a really great opportunity for me to spend some solid time in the studio creating some art that I've really been wanting to create. So I want to call this series a 30 days in the studio series, where I spend 30 days in the studio making artwork that I want to make and sharing the process with you guys. So I'm really looking forward to you guys coming on this journey with me. Today, day one, I painted this a few weeks ago when I first came back to Edinburgh. This is actually 72 colours from the schmincke paint range. You guys know that I love colour and looking at watercolor paints, and I thought, how can I turn that interest and love for the different colours into a series? And I thought, well, why don't I just make a series that appreciate all the colours that are available in watercolor, because we have so many. So this was my first go at it, and it was just a round thing with 72 colours, and now I'm wanting to do a bigger piece. And the piece I'm working on right now is this one. This is going to have 71 colours in there, and it's on artist paper, and it's all schmincke, and I've kept it, all of the colours exactly the same as they have listed on their catalogue, because I feel like that is actually an interesting facet of colour, is how the different brands order each colour. The lines you see here aren't actually pencils, they are, if I can find it, this masking fluid from Holbein. This is Holbein's new masking fluid, and it's totally awesome because you can get really thin point. It's like a ballpoint pen but bigger, and I don't know how they figured out how to not make the pen get blocked with the masking tape drying, but they have managed, and it's a great product, and I'm hoping that it'll come over into Europe very soon, because it's really good, and you can get some really nice thin lines. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm hoping I can finish this off today. So the masking fluid is going to help me maintain a nice neat line in between the colours, which I really like. And I have also bought this little gadget, which is super handy, because when you're trying to paint a stripe, you have to have really steady hand, and when you're painting over such a large space, you want something to just lean your hand on, and you can get this from Jackson. I'll leave a link down below for this. I got this one, which is to go across that way on a full imperial sheet, and I also got another one that goes like across here as well. Really handy for doing detailed work like this. It allows me to lean on it and still keep a steady hand. So this series is me trying to embrace more of who I am. Last year I had great results in embracing my introvertedness. Last year in 2018 I said, hey, I'm just going to spend a year trying to embrace my introvertedness, and that actually led me to starting YouTube, and well, we all know how fantastic that decision has been, and I've loved it since. I've spent the last about 6 months feeling again like I was going against my grain and trying to do things that weren't really me. And I had a thought about it, and I thought, I'm feeling off center because I'm forgetting what I like and what I enjoy, and keep making myself do things that I feel I should be doing instead as an artist. So I decided to get back to my art route, I need to start embracing more of what I love. And one thing I love, as you guys know, are just the wide range of watercolors that are available, and getting to know them and seeing all the colors. I would hate to have to choose like a small selection and work with that forever. I love the fact, and we live in an amazing time where watercolor brands are releasing watercolors in their hundreds, and they are really beautiful colors. So I thought, why not do a series that is about enjoying the wide range of colors available in watercolor. This is the second large piece of painting I've done for that particular series, and in this case I used 71 of the schmincke colors and I'm painting it on Arches paper. I think I ended up painting this on the back of the paper rather than the front of the paper. I only noticed it once I started that the embossing that says Arches was the wrong way around. But I love the texture. I love how bright the colors are on this paper. I'm very, very happy with how it turned out and all the colors. I feel that with schmincke though, they are slightly lacking in number of pink colors. So by the time this series develops, I might have to create my own palette that is made up of schmincke colors as well as probably the pinks from Daniel Smith, because they have really nice pinks in numerous numbers, and also maybe the greens, take the greens from Holbein because they have really nice order of colors and range of greens there as well. I decided to use the masking fluid to create the lines, partly because it gives it a nice accent to the work, but also I'm terrible at painting in fine details. My eyes will get tired way too quickly to be able to do a large piece like this. So I thought, why not draw lines with masking fluid, and that gives me a little bit of a buffer. I did go over some of those lines anyway because I am terrible at staying in the lines, but it helped me keep it neater than I would have done on my own, just doing it freehand. That's the piece finished. I just need to flatten this paper because it's now slightly curved, and then mount it onto a mount and then frame it. I'm really happy with this piece. It's such a nice bright splashes of color. It's just all color, and I really like the lines. They are so fine thanks to that Holbein masking pen, and they make really, really good lines, as you can see. And I'm actually really liking bits like this where the intensity of the color changes suddenly. It gives it a little bit of interesting texture, so I'm thinking next time I do this I might try to, on purpose, put more of these steps of color in so that there's more texture and interest across the paper. I'm also really loving this range of colors here. I might do a small piece with just these bands of greens and the greenish blues. I'm also loving about here, the colors here are really nice too, so I might try do a piece with those colors as well. I can't wait to frame this piece. It was going to look fantastic in a white frame, I think. I hope you enjoyed today's studio visit. Let me know what you think of this piece, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!